Hi, it's Susan from Fluid Fitness in the rowing room. Welcome to another 50-minute workout. We are doing mostly indoor rowing, but with some body weight exercises in there to keep it varied. We are focusing still on glutes, keeping those activated throughout the stroke and throughout the workout, and bringing in a look at the feet. So pressing the toes and helping using those to help the stroke and connection. So we'll start warming up. So as we're talking about feet, so just a reminder, generally you want the black strap here across the bottom of your big toe. If you need to adjust it, just pull the plastic thing towards you, give it a wiggle and put it where you need it. Change it if you need to, experiment a little bit, but generally you're going to get the best contact of your foot against the foot plate without it sliding around or not being able to flex as you come forward by having that strap across that big toe. So I have my drag on about 120. Again, you can adjust that as you like. So mine's roughly between 4 and 5. Taking our handles, sitting right on top of those sit bones, handles in the fingers, shoulder width apart, nice flat wrists, thumbs underneath, and bringing that handle back to the lower couple of ribs. And we're going to start off with pectoral, so warming up gradually. And right from the get-go, we're going to think about that pressure on our feet. So in the balls of the feet and in our toes, as we pull, as anything's going that way, we want to be pushing our feet that way, getting that extra contact, an extra little bit of power or sustained power. Okay, so just arms only. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, holding that layback position at 11 o'clock. And now pressing the toes if you're not already, while the handle comes back. A little squeeze of the glutes. Staying tall, not sinking down and letting those hips come under. Sitting nice and tall. And bringing the body swing. Go. So again, press those toes. Feel that foot against the foot plate. That's it. So there's more to push against. You've got the resistance of the flywheel, and your toes are going to help you maximize that. Okay, next stroke, half slide. Go. Body over. Keep it forward. Good. Hang off the handle. Keep pressing off the feet. That's it, from the catch. Legs press, glutes squeeze. Good, building that squeeze as we swing back. And just keep those feet pressing. Next stroke. Full slide. Go. Glide into that catch. That's it, long and relaxed. We're just warming up. No need to max out that power yet. Good, keep pressing those toes. And easy there. Okay, we're going to go through the legs only drills. Think about the connection of the toes from the catch. So sitting at the finish, arms away, body over at 1 o'clock. Come forward to the catch and firm abs and a little bit of press down on that handle to connect the lats as well. We're going to do the top quarter of the slide, hips and handles moving back together. Go. So press. So for me, my heels are raised a little bit now. For me, that's what's comfortable. Some coaches would say to keep the heels in contact, but it may just be personal preference. Certainly lots more research to be done on that. What we do know is we keep that body forward. Okay, and pushing back a little bit further, go. So moving from the balls of, pushing off the balls of the feet, driving the heels down now. So we've got the full foot pressing against the foot plate now. And pushing back a bit further, still keeping a little bend in the knee. Okay, so you've got those feet pressing. Thinking about those glutes now. Beginning to feel them building that contraction, that connection. And next stroke, bringing in that body swing back. Go. Big squeeze of the glutes, feet still pressing. Press. That's it. So trying not to let those toes come away from the foot plate. And next stroke with the arms. Go. Good. So again, just keep that focus on the toes. Press them away from you. Sit tall at that finish. Firm core. Glutes squeezing. Sitting right on top of those sit bones. Okay, 10 firmer strokes, rate 20. Go. Keep pressing those toes. 8, 9, 10, and lighter pressure. So really long and relaxed. And next 10, rate 22, firmer pressure. Go. Still keep thinking about those feet. Pushing off the balls of the feet. Drive the heels down. And keep contact with those feet. 4 more. And lighter. Okay, and last one, another 10, rate 24. Go. Pushing harder again, building over a couple. Drive the heels down, press the toes. Really firm core, help that foot connection. 8, 9, 10, and easy there. Okay, so taking our feet off and excuse me, sort myself out and just do a little bit of warming up, bit of mobility. I'm going to start with some leg swings to get that nice full extension of the hips. So keep the hips facing forward, hold on to something if you need to, and just let this leg swing. You don't need to force it in either direction. Just gradually just see if you can get a bigger range of motion and really feel that nice extension as the hips go back. In the rowing stroke, even with that lay back position, we never fully extend and it can just be a bit intense on those hips. So this is a really nice one to do. Change direction. And there's another reason why we think about pressing the toes. Sorry, you can't quite see me down there. If we don't press the toes, it means quite often, usually, we are relying on our foot straps to keep us on the machine instead of our points of contact, and our core. So we are going to do some squat reach now. I'm going to gradually build the range of motion from a shallow squat to a deep squat and gradually coming up onto the toes. As we come up onto the toes, we're going to hold that position, test our core stability. So same as at the finish of the stroke, rather than relying on the foot straps to hold us there, we want to use our core to help keep us in that finish position really stable, especially in a boat. That makes a massive difference. So off we go. So coming down, shallow squat, and coming up, just on flat feet at the moment, coming down a bit deeper. So reaching those arms up. Obviously, as we reach up, we're extending those hips and gradually coming up onto those toes, reaching higher. And now fully on tiptoes and hold and down. Try and get lower if you can. Hold and down. Good. As low down as we can comfortably go. Keeping that head and chest up. Oh, there's my stability gone for a moment. 2 more. Reach up, hold, down. 1 more. Power up, hold, and down. Okay. So we'll leave that there for this week. There's lots of mobility stuff that can be done. But taking out of that how important our hip flexors are, how easy it is to overuse them when we row. So putting our feet back in and sitting at the finish, and just have a think about how that feels, how you're using your core to hold that finish position rather than just let momentum do its thing and letting those toes come away and hanging off the foot straps, hanging off your hip flexors, and not being fully connected either. So 1, you're risking injury, and 2, you're not maximizing that connection, that power all the way to that strong finish position rather than a sort of fake position where you're maybe getting extra layback but hanging off those foot straps. Okay, so we're going to practice all of that. So a lot of information, but we will put it into practice to break it down. We're going to do a longer piece. As you're going to start off, we're going to do 3 lots of 5 minutes. The first one at rate 18. We're going to do 2 minutes with our feet in, and 2 minutes of a drill, then a minute as we were, and then repeat that at rate 18, keeping the feet in and not doing the drill, and again back at 18. So just going off the just row, sitting at the finish. That's it, sitting tall. So immediately not hanging off the foot straps, and go. Arms, body, legs, and just building. We want to get to roughly half pressure, whatever is comfortable for you. And think about those feet. Holding that beautiful 11 o'clock position by pressing the toes. That's it. Try not to feel those foot straps getting tight as you press or pull against them. Okay, gone off a bit too fast. Bring it down to 18. There we go. Lots of time. Think about that foot connection there to there. Press off the feet. That's it. Pressing off the balls of the feet. Heels drive down. Keep that foot in contact. Toes pushing against the foot plate, not peeling away. Okay, so rate 18 still. How's that feeling? How are you helping to keep those feet in contact with the foot plate? Firm core at the finish. Bit of a glute squeeze, all helping you sit tall and firm rather than just swinging away with momentum with a not such a meaningful finish. Okay, 1 more stroke. Handle down, and now we're going to take our feet out and just rest the heels in the heel cups of the feet there. And we're going to do 2 minutes of rotating again. Now, if you've never done this before, go as light pressure as you like. And we'll gradually build up to see what we can emulate for the first 2 minutes. You may have less layback at the finish as you try and work out where your control ends, where your hamstrings and foot straps take over. Sorry, hip flexors and foot straps take over from your core and your glutes and your feet. So just use these next 15 minutes, really experiment as much as you need to. Err on the side of caution, and then increase your stroke length as you go. So we're always looking to keep the toes pressed against the foot plate. Okay, so 2 minutes, rotating, go. So starting a bit lighter pressure than before, or as light pressure as you need to, especially if this is new to you, as I already said. You may find you've got a little pause at the finish, just to steady that position. It's a really good moment to check that finish position. Good. This takes a lot of concentration. Okay, so focus on those toes. Abs and glutes will help you. So if those feet are coming away no matter what, finish a little bit taller, so more at midday than 11 o'clock. Squeeze those glutes a bit more. Focus on those abs a bit more. Firm finish. Not in terms of power, in terms of how our body is responding. They're still at 18. Good. Pushing off the balls of the feet. Still keeping the same length in the stroke. Legs, body, arms, arms, body, legs. Legs, body, arms, arms, body, legs. Okay, pushing just a little bit harder now. So on into our last 15 seconds, pushing harder. Try and keep that same control. Feet, abs on, glutes on. Okay, handle down, feet back in. Don't do anything different. Use that same finesse. Ready, row, back to 18. Gradually build that pressure up. Keep those toes pressing. Or balls of the feet, either way, that upper bit of the foot, try and keep it in contact. Abs still on, no lazy finish. So we might be exaggerating it a little bit here, but that will help make the point, get all those muscles recruited into the finish, rather than sort of beginning to drop off as the arms take over. Okay, next stroke, up to rate 20, go. So a little more momentum. More momentum can mean it can be harder to control those body parts again. Keep pressing the feet. Strong finish. Sitting tall, firm core, especially abs and glutes. Still keeping it heart pressure or less. Press the feet away. Good. Another minute. Same here. Abs on, try not to feel that tug of the foot straps as you swing back. Okay, good. 20 more seconds. Rowing beautifully. That's it. Obviously easier to row beautifully at hard pressure, but good to ingrain those good habits here. Okay, one more stroke. Ease there. Feet out. Let's repeat the same thing. So feet out, resting in the heel cups. Again, we've got more momentum, so take care as you swing back that you don't disappear through the wall or onto your garden, wherever you're rowing. And press those toes, firm core. Ready, row. So 2 minutes. Start off light if you need to. Finish short if you need to, so more upright than usual. Get used to that feeling. How you control your body while it's accelerating, or your feet while it's accelerating. So not letting those feet come away. If I stop paying attention, you can see my feet lifting and it feels very precarious. Personally, I can feel more pressure going into my lower back, which is not a good thing. So back to sitting up, keeping those core muscles engaged, feet pressing, glutes squeezing. Okay, another minute. Pressing a little bit harder now if you're feeling comfortable. Controlled. Good, well done. Keep sitting up. Relax as well, smile. This is fun, honestly. Okay, in between all that concentration, we can get a bit tense. So keep it long, long and loose. 20 more seconds. And then we'll put the feet back in. Good. Feel that acceleration. Toes pressing. Okay, look at your split. And stop there. Feet back in. One more minute, rate 20. And row. Feet glued. So you might feel you can relax a little bit more whilst keeping the same intensity, same finesse. That's it. Keep that body awareness going. Press the toes. And down. Okay, oh, sorry. We're going to carry on, same again, 5 minutes, rate 22. Or if you want to, if you're still getting used to it, take it back to 18, keep it at 20, whatever's best, most useful for you. And go. We're going to do 1 minute now at 22. Then feet out, and 2 minutes, feet back in. Again, got more momentum here. So looking to keep that control, feet pressing. I'm sure you know if you are in a boat, what your feet are doing makes a massive difference to the set. So this is really good practice. You want to be pressing off both legs evenly, or press off the feet evenly, drive with the legs evenly, finish with the feet pressing evenly. If the set in the boat is off, then you try and press one toe more than the other subtly to try and rectify it. Okay, handle down, feet out, rate 22. Again, start light if you need to. Go. How closely can you emulate that confidence you had just now with the feet in? So still roughly half pressure. Good. Keep finishing tall. Arms away. Body over. Glide. Well done. Keep working. I'm definitely feel like I'm rowing a little bit shorter, but keeping those toes connected. Good, firm abs, keeping that little glute squeeze. Last few, and then 2 more minutes, feet back in. How's that split doing? You staying consistent? Okay, handle down, feet back in. Last 2 minutes, whatever rate you've started at for this last 5 minutes. Okay, so we've got a little more security with those feet straps on. You're obviously going to have a little bit of press against the foot straps, so you don't have to finish quite so suddenly as you do with feet out, but those toes should stay against the foot plate, so not coming back. I don't know if you can see that happening there. My toes coming up. So on top of those sit bones, squeeze the glutes, firm core. That's each one of those will help the other. Keep that stroke connected for a fraction longer, and those fractions add up over multiple strokes. Last 20 seconds. Keep sitting up. Lever back. Press off the feet. Press the toes. As you swing it back. Glutes squeeze. Toes press. And down. Okay, good. 15 minutes done. Should be feeling properly warmed up without feeling shattered. Excuse me. Okay, so we are going to do a few exercises. Give ourselves a rest off that seat. We're going to start with sumo squats. Think about those glutes, getting them on at the bottom of the squat and really increasing that squeeze as we drive up. And then we will do squat hold and then finish with plank and heel raise. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. I'll give a 30-second timing. So if you need an extra rest, you can take it. Ready and go. Wide stance, toes at 45 degrees. Try and squeeze those glutes from the bottom all the way to the top. Hold for a moment. Back down. That's it. Keep the weight in the heels. Don't let those heels come up. Drive off the floor. Control, drive. That's it. Feel for that squeeze. Where does it come on? There. That's it. Not just a token gesture at the top. That's 30 seconds done. 15 more. Squeeze. Last few. Good. 15 seconds rest. And back into squat reach now. So again, trying to get that squat as low as you can. 5 more seconds and power up with the arms onto the toes. And go down and up. Oh, there we go. Less talk, more focus for me. That's it. Drive up, hold it steady on those toes. Open those hips. A little bit of a glute squeeze at the top there as well. That's 30 seconds done. Sit bum to the ground. Head and chest up. 5 more seconds. And rest. Okay, last one, plank. So you can do normal plank or on your knees, on your hands or on your elbows. I'm going to raise those heels if we can. Go. So raising one up and then the other one. Even if you do a couple of reps, always good to keep challenging. 1 or 2 reps this time, 3 or 4 next time. You'll see that improvement in no time. The tummy button up to that spine. Shoulders over your elbows or over your wrists if you're on your hands. Lift, lower. That's 30 seconds down. Feel those glutes helping to raise those legs. 10 more seconds. Keep holding. Well done. And down. Okay, good. Not too taxing, but getting those skills still going. Okay, so we're going to do 8 minutes now. We can set our clock for this one. So activate your screen, select workout, new workout, single time, 8 minutes. So use the plus key. And then that bottom arrow or top arrow, whichever way you're doing it, and the minus key, and then tick the button, press the button next to the tick in the box. We're going to do 2 minutes alternating between rate 20 and rate 22. So I'll explain more as we go, but we're aiming for about 3/4 pressure, toes pressing. Okay, so toes pressing, really firm, stable finish. Feeling those abs. Ready, row. So building over 3 or 4 strokes. Let's find that rate. And then find that power. Okay, so as the power increases, on the ergo, it's very tempting to go for way more layback. Sort of back here somewhere. If you have a strong back and you're conditioned, then that might be okay. I couldn't say for sure. But really try and keep pressing those toes, keeping those abs on. So I've probably got a bit more layback than I would. that my toes are definitely pressing. And I feel like I've got a strong finish. Certainly more to work on myself. But starting with it here. Okay, good solid work here. Press off the balls of the feet. Drive the heels down. Keep those feet pressing. Getting ready for weight change. Up to 22. On the drive. Go. Quicker hands away slightly. That's it. Bang on rate. That split should have dropped a few seconds. Okay, find that new number and aim to hold it. Okay, back to those feet. Press. Push them away. Thinking about those sumo squats. Feel for that squeeze from the catch. Build it as the feet press away. Get into our second minute of 22. Keep pressing those toes. Squeeze those glutes. That's it. Big toe finish. Bringing it back to 20 in a moment. On the recovery. Okay, look at that split. We're only going to let it drop a few seconds. Go. Down. Drive. Good. Keep it sprightly. Drive and glide. Press off the toes. Abs braced. Support that leg drive. Well done. Keep accelerating. How's that split doing? Keep it consistent. Unless you're still warming up a bit, managing to get a few seconds off, keep it at 3/4 pressure though. Tall, strong finishes. Toes pressed. Last rate change coming up, back up to 22. Look at that split again, taking a few more seconds off. Next stroke, go, accelerate, keep sitting tall. That's it. Nice quick finishes, in and away. Toes press, relax. That's it as we come forward. Take the weight off your feet. Glide, drive, glide, drive, glide. Or press, de-stress. Whatever you like, whatever will help you. Press the toes and glide forward. Keep it going. Well done, keep sitting up. Lever it through. Open those hips. Squeeze the glutes as you do it. It will help you. Press the toes. Last 10. Keep it solid. Knees down, body over. Long leg drive. Powerful body swing. Smooth finish. Toes. Last few strokes. Press them away. And down. Okay, well done. Okay, right, how are we doing for time? Okay, we're going to get straight into those exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off for this one, so we can squeeze in a couple of intervals of full pressure at the end. So starting with those sumo squats, wide stance, toes at 45 degrees. Go, down, squeeze. That's it from the bottom of that squat. Squeeze those glutes. Down as low as you can comfortably go, or just on the edge of comfort. So push yourselves. 10 seconds to go. And 10 seconds rest, and then into squat reach. Ready, and go. Down, power up, hold it steady. Power up, hold it steady. That's it, open those hips up, accelerate up, explosive power. Ten more seconds. And stop, and getting ready for plank with heel raise if you're comfortable with that. And ready, and go. That's it, tummy button up to that spine. Keep breathing. Nice work, keep going, hold it firm, 10 more seconds. And down, and back on the erg. And we are going to do some 1 minute intervals, and with 30 seconds rest So we're going to push ourselves here. Select workout, new workout, intervals, time, and then 1 minute is set. Then press that button next to the top arrow until the 0 under set rest time is flashing. Press it one more time and then use the plus to change that to 30 seconds. And tick the box. Okay, so we're going full pressure. Actually, I think we're going to have time for 3 of these and a little stretch if we're lucky. So rate 20 for the first one, rate 22 for the second 2. So let's see how we get on. Press those toes, sit up tall, support that whole leg drive, get as much out of it as you can every stroke. Grabbing that handle slowly. I'm going to start at half slide. Ready to build over 3 or 4 and row. So build that power. Long recovery, rate 20, 1 minute, full pressure. Press those toes. Long strokes. Press. That's it. Long hang, body forward, legs, body, arms. Drive it back. Push the heels down. Push those feet away. And down. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Have a drink. Keep moving if you can. Okay, next one. It's going to be at rate 22. Keep pressing those toes. How's it doing? You're remembering? Off we go. Build. Build. 22. Longer rest. Sorry, longer recovery. Relax. Aiming for the lower split than before. Accelerate. Sitting up. Toes press. Full pressure. Last few. Keep it on. Toes. Okay. Well done. Hopefully a little quicker than your first one. Okay, so now the test. Do another minute, rate 22. So look at that distance or average split you just did. We're going to try and beat it. So focus, build up power, have everything engaged straight away, support that leg drive. And go. Build, build, rate 22. Lively, in and away, off the feet, push away. Stepping up, lever. Drive it through. Everything you got. Squeeze. Toes. Heels down. And easy there. Well done. And if you're feeling good and you want to do more, keep going until you start seeing those numbers start to go in the other direction. Okay, so nice deep breaths. We'll have a bit of a stretch and we'll be done. Okay, so we'll just start, fingers linked, and round that upper back. And push this up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let's separate those shoulder blades. That's it. Soft knees. Okay, standing up and arms behind, open that chest up. Brilliant stretch for if you're sitting at your desk all day or hunched over doing whatever you're doing. Okay, quad stretch, heel to bum, knees together. That's it, keep your hips pressed forward. Ooh, feel that stretch down the front there. Holding 20 to 30 seconds. And change sides. Nice deep breaths, bring that heart rate back down. Not too bad, 3 1-minute intervals, we've definitely done worse. Okay, hip flexor stretch, and take a step back onto our toe, arms up, back leg, knee bent, but weight on the back foot and pressing the hips forward gently. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor down there. So you want to feel it here, not when you're sat down there. Okay, and step forward and change sides, arms up. It's a gentle press of the hips forward. Okay, and step forward and keeping the knees soft, reach up and over from the hips. And then relax, just let those arms hang heavy. That's it, keep those knees soft and standing up vertebra at a time. That's it, standing up, roll those shoulders. And done. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye.